You'll feel that? The power coursing through your body into your fingertips? That's not just fresh air, folks. It is untapped potential. Power that's been waiting to break through.
Because patch 6.2 is all about unlocking what's been inside the field all along. Whether you're picking up a new champ, facing a brand new item, or just vibing with a Yordle.
So grab your friends, try something bold, and maybe discover a new side of your Rift, because it is time to unleash your powers within.
Welcome to patch 6.2, Powers Unbound.
A new power is slipping through the cracks of reality. I call her Aurora, but everybody else say hello to Aurora, the witch between worlds. She's a highly skilled, high-style AP assassin for the mid lane, perfect for those players who love precision and a dash of mischief. She became a quick favorite on League of Legends PC, and we are excited to bring her outer-worldly energy to our Rift as well. We want to see you what crazy magical plays you can cook up. Our next champ, well, he's also a little out there, a traveler from beyond the stars. Bard, the wandering caretaker, glides onto the Rift with his choir of meeps in tow. This cosmic traveler comes ready to create swirling portals that can transport him and his teammates across the Rift. He also has an ultimate that can freeze him, his foes, and even his allies, giving everybody a little bit of space before that next move. So whether you're roaming around for more chime friends or joining others on a journey to set up that perfect moment for your team to strike, Bard is here to remind us that sometimes your greatest strength is just trusting the journey. From deep within the void, somebody has their eyes on you. Or maybe it's just I. It's Vel'Koz, the Eye of the Void. As a long-range mage, he thrives on distance and control. So for all your math lovers out there, this mage might be right up your alley, since you can use creativity, geometry, Pythagorean theorem, and everything else to help you land all those skill shots. If you're the type of player who thrives on clarity and command, Vel'Koz gives you the tools to calculate every single shot. And one last final update here on the champion front. Starting on 6.2, we are expanding champion voiceovers. We heard your feedback, and thanks to some optimization work, we're adding more iconic voice lines for 9 champions this patch, and with more to come. Your favorite champs, well, they're gonna get a lot more expressive this patch.
This patch, 2 mid-lane forces are rediscovering what it means to hold the line and break it at the same time. So Galio and Swain are rising with reward kits that let you link deeper into their battle mage tank identities. Currently, Galio is more of a burst mage in disguise rather than a gentle giant, so we are bringing him back to his true calling, standing tall, taking hits, and turning defense into power. We want Galio to step back into the spotlight as the magical shield your team didn't know they needed. So we are updating his Shield of Duran and its scaling so that it better rewards tankier builds. With this update, he will no longer be just dashing in to delete enemies. He's here to protect, punch, and prove that true power doesn't always come from damage. Sometimes it comes from standing unshaken. Oh, Swain, on the other hand, is unlocking his full power. His abilities scale harder, hit sharper, and when he activates Demonic Ascension, you will really feel it. We've amped up the clarity and power of the ult, because when Swain transforms, we want you to feel like you're ascending to your true form and your enemies to feel your wrath. Sometimes powers just need a little polish and the right moment to shine, which is why we are refining some of our most iconic marksmen: Varus, Ashe, Zari, Vayne, and Misfortune. Each champ is getting targeted updates that brings their unique playstyles into sharper focus, improving survivability for crit-based builds, opening up more room for mechanical expression, and making sure their signature strengths hit harder. Whether that's Zari's Zap, Vayne's Tumble, or Ashe's Ice Cold Control. We are updating a wide range of AD and crit items, giving each piece of gear a sharper identity. Bloodthirster now covers both sustain and survivability. Infinity Edge hits harder when you really commit to crit, and Essence River delivers burst and movement after every strike. We're also making build choices more meaningful. Whether you're going for crit, kite, poke, or penetration, your path should feel really clear and the payoffs should hit hard. On top of that, Soul Transfer is a brand new item designed to help you push back against frontliners and flip the fight on your terms. With every crit, you'll summon a clone that mirrors your attack style. Same speed, same range, same crit, and just a little more soul. Your foes will be blinded by how much damage you're dealing. If you've been feeling like your favorite marksman just hasn't been hitting like they used to, this patch is your chance to unlock what's always been there and turn the tide from the backline.
You master the map. You've won the big fights. But what if we told you the battlefield itself still had more to reveal? In patch 6.2, we are awakening the rift, not just with new power, but with new presence. The first new presence will be the enchanted piggy, who now roams the Baron and Dragon Pits. Take it down and get rewarded with gold, experience, and a cute little enchanted piglet that will wink off to charge at your enemy's turrets. We've also refreshed the brush layout, especially around the Dragon Pit, to make vision clear and guide you towards smarter warding. And finally, we are sprinkling a little magic across the rift as well. Throughout the game, Easter eggs will appear rewarding you for your plays. Get bonus gold for clever wards, make shimmering fish appear that drops coins, or admire a fireworks show if you break the glass cone with style. Another thing we heard about is that the early game feels a little bit stretched out, and we heard ya. So we want to get you from the early game to your mid-game fights quicker, which is why we have tweaked some objective pacing. Turret plates will now come down when the first elemental drake spawns. This way the choice between grouping and pushing should be much clearer. Baron is also gonna spawn earlier to keep you all on your toes. Buffs as well can now also be earned through other consistent team efforts like pushing turrets and team kills. We've also reduced the outer turret's resistances and enhanced minion waves to all together move things along and shepherd you out of that laning phase and into the epic fights. Overall, we are excited to launch these changes and think they will make laning phase more enjoyable while still giving you a lot of room to show off your skills before that epic late game fight. As always, we'll be watching closely to how these changes impact the game. So be sure to let us know how they landed once they're live.
So you've got the power. Now let's talk about how you build it up. So this patch, we are making big changes to how you craft your strength on the Rift. We've changed key item mechanics, which will make your impact more visible, your choices more meaningful, and your playstyle more rewarding. Next, let's gather for a moment of honesty. When it comes to enchantments, most players just skip them, or default hit the go button for Zhongyas. In this patch, we are changing the entire system. Every class now has meaningful, role-specific options that match everybody's playstyle. Gore Drinker helps fighters lifesteal their way through the front lines. Gale Force gives marksmen more focused repositioning.
Super Mythics?
You now want to choose your enchantment and not just settle for one. We've also simplified the entire system. Better stat bonuses, more clarity, and pricing that makes sense across the board. No matter your role, no matter your style, there is now an enchantment attuned to your power. And lastly, we've also tweaked a lot of items to fit the Bando-inspired Rift better.
This patch is all about looking within, finding strength, talent, and skills you didn't even know you had. We're supporting all your endeavors in the lanes, but we want to give you even more tools and ways to level up on and beyond the Rift. When you log in, you will be greeted by a Soul Force panel, which will serve as your guidepost this patch. The lobby, shop, and loading screens will transport you to a whimsical new world, one that sparks the magic inside of you and make you feel bold and daring, ready to take on a new challenge. Similar to our Due Nova patch theme, Soul Force Awakening will bring a new UI and a new thematic system. This system will focus on helping you find your soul forces and experience patch highlights all in one. Over the course of this patch, you will be able to unlock new powers and level up your Soul Force box. Filling up this core will grant you some extra special goodies and even give you the chance to unlock Aurora, and a magical skin for her.
This has been a long time coming. One of the most requested features and piece of feedback we got from every region is the need to keep negative behavior within check on Wild Rift. We know that rank can sometimes bring out the competitive side from folks, but we never wanted to come at the cost of a great experience for everybody else. So we are excited to share that in this patch, we will be introducing our player behavior system, a system that will give you a score to reflect your in-game behavior. You'll earn a higher score and unlock exclusive rewards over time by being a great, respectful teammate. But if the system detects you're being unsportsmanlike or negative towards your teammates, well, your score will drop, and so will your access to features like Ranked. With this patch, Ranked and Legendary Queue will be more connected than ever. Playing Ranked will not help you progress in Legendary Queue, giving you one less thing to worry about and one big common goal to reach. Now you can play 1 and advance in 2, so get queuing and show us how legendary you really are. In patch 6.2, we'll also see a brand new Ranked skin. Galio will come flying in with some glorious new threads. And lastly, for you high flyers out there, we are smoothing out the bumps on your journey from Grandmaster to Challenger. We're breaking Grandmaster down to 3 tiers, so setbacks will be smaller and step-ups will feel more gratifying. For this season's Wild Pass, we want to turn up the dial on the whimsy, and we're taking you down the rabbit hole. Wondertown Lily will be prancing through the rift with pastel charms and magical madness, while Battle Cat Urgot will be stomping in with pure mechanical menace. Opposites attract, so maybe these two will help you bring in that next victory.
How about a little bit this? Oh yes, this should do it. Oh, hi again. This patch will stir up something extra whimsical for AAA run. You will notice a magical and new look for AAA run when you queue up. We wanted to carry that whimsy into the gameplay as well. So this patch, you will be able to choose an ultimate spellbook skill before you enter the game. That's not all we cooked up. There will also be over 60 new cards. My personal favorite, the one that will allow you to periodically cast Samir's Blade Sword to block projectile effects. Good luck trying to hit that Lux Find on me now. And last but not least, we'll also be adding different animal archetypes, so you will be able to choose different animals to get different updates. Of course, to match those mystical vibes, I will be choosing the cat. But we can't wait for you to experiment on your own and hear which ones are your favorites. With ultimate spellbook skills being added into AAA run, we want to bring back the mode itself to play. It will be making its return this patch along with a new look and some new not ultimate limited skills. Along with brand new alts to choose from, we added some other champ abilities to your spellbook, so you'll get even more choice. On top of that, you can now pick your abilities before the game and reroll them during your battle with added bonus each time. We'll also be making some slight updates to the single mode, so that you can have a better place to practice new champions and combos before heading into your matches. This won't be the only modes returning and getting updates though, so be sure to keep your eyes peeled and your fingers ready.
New patch, new power, and a brand new set of events. Aurora will be hopping across the board in our newest event, giving you the chance to win a bunch of rewards and even a free skin chest. We'll also have a new champion trial event where you can try out different champs. If you've been looking to level up your skill in the Baron lane, or finally add a new champion to a roster of mains, this is your chance. Maybe you will even discover that while you love playing jungle, you're actually the GOAT of mid lane. This is your training arc, and we can't wait to see your plays once you've leveled up. But that's just a start. We've got plenty more events with free goodies and rewards to earn, so stay tuned with our upcoming comms for more details.
This patch's skins are all about making an entrance. Whether you arrive in full summer glow or with the beast by your side, they're here to elevate not only your battle, but also your style. Speaking of elevate, we're introducing a brand new skincare, Exquisite. You'll get a full reimagined version of your favorite skins with primary coloring, enhanced models, textures, and brand new splash art. Here is a small taste of what to come in patch 6.2. But don't forget to stop and smell the roses.
From the battlefield to your builds, your champions to your mindset, this patch is all about rediscovering what's always been there.
Find a new power, a new style, a new way to be bold. Break your limits and fall in love with the Rift all over again.
Because Powers Unbound is not just about being stronger. It's also about being more expressive, more confident, more you.
Thanks for watching, and see you on the Rift.